Hey, Shalom, Akim. It's your brother Raza Allah from GMS London Camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Blessings to the hopeful and sincere elect, Bakwa Yakwadash, that's the holy elect, Baha Aratazah, in and around the four winds of the earth. Greetings. Now, Esau is seeking to please the poor now, man. You know, Esau knows that his power is waning right now. The scepter of the wicked is about to be broken in half by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. He's losing his grip on the world and society through the manipulation and lies and deceit. And this is why we call him the devil, according to the scriptures, you know, because he's the original slanderer and liar and decepticon of the Lord and of the children of Israel, being you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are the prospective tribes, man. And you know, now you got the Pentagon from this Daily Mail online US home page. It says Pentagon considers stripping 20 Medal of Honor recipients amid probe into Wounded Knee massacre. If you know that history, it says in which soldiers slaughtered Native Americans, children and women, or women and children. So these devils are desperately trying to seek the poor right now, doing a lot of damage control with all the shameful spewings that's upon their glory, basically, like I told you in the book of Habakkuk, the second chapter, man. Shameful spewing should be upon thy glory, because the way that these devils got power over this whole earth, and especially over the land of America, was by robbery, stealing, murdering, and pillaging, basically, you know, massacring. That's why they call it the Wounded Knee Massacre, because of the Native Americans, the Gadites, that they slaughtered during that time period, man. And of course they slaughtered the Reubenites too, which is the tribe of the Seminole Indians. You know, they slaughtered them as well during the time of Wounded Knee. You know, so Esau's got a lot of blood in his hands, and he's got a lot of guilt tripping that he's got to be doing in these last days. But he's going to pay for it with his own blood, because real reparations, like the scriptures say, is basically you going into slavery, man. He that leaveth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. There's no negotiations, man. So you devils are going to get a taste of your own medicine in the near coming future, man. Could be months away from now, could be a year from now. But these devils are going into slavery, you know, starting with their wicked elite, you know, because they're not going to escape the judgment of the Lord. The Lord said the wicked shall not escape, shall not be go unpunished. From naming the first chapter. So these devils are free. These devils are free, man. So they can do all the, you know, rescinding all they want. Like I told you in this first little paragraph here, it says the Pentagon has launched a review that could see 20 medals of honor awarded to the soldiers of Wounded Knee, which are basically Edomite devils. It says the Wounded Knee massacre rescinded, which means revoked or cancelled. Well, it doesn't matter if you cancel it or revoke it. You still got to pay for your atrocities against the 12 tribes of Israel, because this was done to the northern kingdom. And then what did you do to the southern kingdom? You carted them on slave ships, you know, from the west coast of Africa all the way around the world during the transatlantic slave trade, man. You know, that's why it tells you in Daniel's, the 9th chapter, that there's no other nation under the heaven, basically, that's ever been punished as much as the 12 tribes of Israel, basically the northern and the southern kingdom altogether. And in Jeremiah 50 and 33, I think it is, tells you that the sons of Judah and the sons of Israel were oppressed together. By who? The so-called white men. The common denominator is that the so-called white men oppressed us and put us into captivity, man, for our punishment, because we broke the law, statutes, and judgments of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And he told us that we was going to be, you know, shipped around the four winds of the earth and put into the lands of our enemies to serve them and to serve other gods as a form of punishment. But now the Lord said that a punishment of our iniquity has been accomplished, O Zion. But it didn't say that for the children of Edom. Now you children of Edom are going to suffer and get a taste of your own medicine. All the curses that are written of in Deuteronomy 28 and Deuteronomy 30 and 7 are going to come upon your heads now. You know, it's going to become upon all the nations that came up against us, starting with the Edomites, the so-called white people, because they benefited the most of our enslavement and the, you know, the atrocities basically that they committed against us. So these devils are free, man. So they can do all the sorry, crocodile tears. That, you know, sorry is all they want. False apologies, all they want, man. Because that's not going to be enough. You know, as the scripture says, eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. So these devils got to get a taste of their own medicine, as I keep saying, and they got to go into captivity like we did, and they're definitely going to. Jeremiah 49:12, various other precepts you can pull out, showing you that these devils are not going to escape the hands of the Lord, and they're not going to escape slavery. You know, so, you know, Zechariah 11:5, it says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And that's a so-called white man for you, man. For the longest, anytime you want to recant and bring up this situation of slavery, Esau will make excuses to say it was a long time ago and they've changed, and you know, that's forgotten history and so on and so forth. But that's the real Holocaust that took place on the earth, not that fake Holocaust that happened in Germany during the 40s and all that, and Auschwitz and all that. That's not the real Holocaust on the earth. The real Holocaust was enslavement of the children of Israel, especially of the Southern Kingdom, during the transatlantic slave trade, because over 100 million Jakes and plus more, you know, we don't know the true number, but it said there's over 100 million Israelites that got that basically died during you know, the shipping, you know, from the West Coast to the Americas, man. Over 100 million Israelites died, man. You know, so we don't even know the numbers, the true numbers, man, because it started with the northern tribe and then it moved to the southern. So it's in the hundreds of millions of Israelites that's been slaughtered by the hands of the so-called white men, the Europeans, and then other nations as well. So these devils definitely got, you know, you're guilty as charged according to the scriptures, man. You know, there's no way you're going to escape that judgment. So whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And that's exactly what these devils did. So blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Yeah, you know, you got the false leaders of our people. That's why the Lord said the gates of our people, the gates of Judah and all that, languish, man. The leadership in our nation is languishing because we ain't got no true leaders other than the men of the Lord. That's part of the hopeful elect, starting from the apostles and elders, a great millstone, man. But you know, as it goes for like government, you know, type of enforcement and so on and so forth, we ain't got no true leadership, except for jigs that sell out, you know, for the bag and become compromised, you know, to basically nullify our people, you know, pacify our people and all that for Esau's benefits. Other than that, we ain't got no true leaders, man. You know, that's why the Lord Yahweh Shai is coming to enforce his leadership, and he's going to set up his true government, you know, on the earth, starting with the elect, the joint heirs, in his kingdom. But these Edomites, as I said, they're guilty as charged, and they're not going to escape the judgment of the Lord, man, because they're the ones that benefited the most of our atrocities, man. This is Jeremiah 50:11. It says, because you were glad, you rejoiced, O you destroyers of mine heritage. Yeah. And now you got these gutter rats in the Lord's land, in the Lord's holy land today, claiming a people and a land that's not theirs. You know, that's called identity theft. This is because you were glad, because you rejoiced, oh you destroyers of mine heritage, which is who? The so-called white men, who say they are Jews and are not, but are of the synagogue of Satan. You know, Revelations 2:9. This is because ye are grown as fat as the heifer, at grass and bellow as bulls. Yeah, how much money did these devils make during the transatlantic slave trade? That's why they got something called generational wealth. You know, wealth that they accumulated over periods of decades and centuries, that basically that never goes out, that never runs out, basically. You know, and these devils have gained more than they've lost. You know, they whole benefited from the whole banking industry, which started started throughout the slave trade. You know, the Bank of England, all these big banks, Bank of America, all these big banks and industries were started through the transatlantic slave trade, man. You know, for free labor of the Jakes, chattel slavery. So these devils definitely, you know, slavery was a cash cow for these devils, man. That's why it says it's grown as fat as the heifer. You know, it was a straight cash cow for these devils. So they ain't got no excuses, man. They're gonna have to, you know, drink the dregs of that cup, you know, and get a taste of their own medicine. So Jeremiah 20, and I'll jump around, start from verse 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Yeah, because you devils have basically, you know, exceeded yourself, lived sumptuously for the longest, like, you know, Lazarus, the parable of Lazarus and the rich man, and now it's your turn to go down and go into slavery and get beaten down, you know, and get subdued and subjected. You know, now it's your time to go through the you know, the dregs of that cup. Basically, you got to go through the, you know, you got to suffer. It's time for you devils to suffer, man, because you've been living plenteous and sumptuous for the longest, man, for hundreds and hundreds of years. So now it's time for you to suffer, man. The triumph of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. We jump down. Yeah, verse 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. Yeah. So you devils you're seeking to please the poor right now with the situation with the Wounded Knee massacre. You stripping the medals for them devils that you gave a medal of honors to. But that's not enough, man. That's not enough. These devils got to go into slavery, and these devils are going to come back in the reincarnation anyway, whether they're alive now or they're going to be alive in the kingdom, and they're going to go into slavery with the the rest of the Edomites, the Edomite nation. They're going into slavery, man. It's his children shall seek to please the poor, which are who's the children? These children of these devils that did the Wounded Knee massacre. These devils are trying to escape judgment right now. It says his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. And you're going to restore our goods because you're going into slavery, and we're going to take everything you own, and it's going to become ours, man. Everything you own, even yourselves, is going to become the Israelites' property. Man, woman, and child, and their substances, man. We're going to own you. Just like you own us in this society, we're going to own you. And we're going to put you devils through the rigor. You're going to be catching such untimely, supernatural, righteous hell in the kingdom of heaven, man. It's going to be unbearable for you devils, but you're going to have to go through it because we went through it. And the scripture says our hearts shall meditate terror, man. So you already know we're going to be supernatural as well, extraterrestrial, having superhuman bodies. So you already know we're going to have fun in taking you devils and tormenting you, man. You and your damn children. It says we're going to take your children and dash them against the stone. And I'm specifically talking about you Edomites, man. So you already know it's going to be hell for you devils, but it's rightfully so. Return unto you devils double, as the Lord said. Let me jump down. It says verse 15. It says he has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up. Again, it says the Most High shall cast them out of his belly. Yes, everything you own is going to become ours, man. Your territories, your lands, and even you. We're going to take you, we're going to enslave you, and we're going to persecute you like you persecuted us, but in righteousness. But we're going to restore the balance, man. When Yahweh Shai comes, he's going to restore that balance, man, on the earth. Because you devils are natural born heathens and natural born slaves. And we're natural born rulers, man. The children of Israel, we're the natural born rulers of this earth. Because the earth was made for our sakes. But you devils are natural born slaves, man. You're made to serve the children of Israel as well as these other nations. You're not going to be alone. The Greeks are going to be with you. The Hamites are going to be with you. The Africans. Japheth is going to be with you. But you're going to be suffering the most because, you're the devil, man. You're the seed of the wicked. It says he hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. So you devils are free, man. There's no escape for you. Verse 19 says, because he have oppressed and have forsaken the poor. Who's the poor? The children of Israel. It says, because he have violently taken away a house which he builded not. Didn't you steal the whole land of America? The Lord said, woe unto you that buildeth a house with blood. That's, woe unto you that buildeth a house that is not yours, basically, roughly paraphrasing from the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Buildeth a house in blood. So you devils have oppressed and stolen the land from the poor and taken it by violence, man. We'll read that again, verse 19. Because he have oppressed and have forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away an house which he builded not. You didn't build the land of America. You stole the land of America. There was already people inhabiting that land before you devils came over there. Your pilgrimages and all that shit. You call yourself the pilgrims or the conquistadors, whatever the hell you're going to call yourselves. But really, you was the so-called Jews. You was the Amalekites that came over there in the identity of the conquistadors and the pilgrims and so on and so forth. And you stole that land from the Native Americans that was already in that land, man. The Hispanic tribes that was already over there in South and Central America. You stole the lands, man. You occupied us just like you occupied us 2,000 years ago in ancient Rome. I called it the Roman occupation. This was the American occupation, man, by the same devils. So you devils got to play, man. You devils are not gonna, sail off quietly into the sunset, so to speak, with your new world order, man. That shit's gonna be short-lived. And you're gonna face this reality, man, because this is coming to your doorstep. There's no way for you to avoid it. So surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. says he shall not save of that which he desired. Yeah, you're going to lose everything you aspired to have, everything you fought for, everything you killed and murdered for. You're going to lose everything, man. And then you're going to go through the hell that you basically put out. Everything that you did, you're going to be just returned unto you. As it tells you in the book of Job. It says, let me get that actually. I'm finishing that. I think it's Job 39 and 14, if I can remember. No, it's not. 1 second. Yeah, let me just get it again. 1 sec. So like, yeah. It's Job 4 and 8. I'll start from verse 7. And remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Yeah, because anyone that dies, no one's innocent, man. See, you devils, you stole the people, like it tells you in the book of Leviticus. He that stealeth from man shall receive the punishment of death. So no one dies being innocent, man. So if you die on this side or in a kingdom to come, you devils ain't innocent. You devils are paying for the crimes you've committed against Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and against his people. You know. So verse 8 it says, even as I have seen that they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. So you devils are gonna reap what you sow, man. Which is straight up hardcore slavery. And there's not gonna be no mercy for you either. And these other nations are going to have fun beating your asses down too. We're going to put them up as taskmasters over your ass because they're going to have fun taking your asses down too. Saying is this the man, you know. Like it tells you in Isaiah the 14th chapter. So anyway, you know, as I said, just a quick hit, man. You know, Esau trying to, you know, do a lot of damage control in these last days, but it's not going to help him, man. It's only going to, you know, quantify for more ass whippings in the kingdom, man. And why everyone's going to despise this devil that they despise him now. You know, especially the nation of Edom. So thou shalt be greatly despised amongst the nations. So you devils better suit up and boot up, man, because you know shit's gonna get it's gonna get harsh for you devils out here, especially in the kingdom to come. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna close out. Give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakach Chodash, and Shalom to the hopeful and sincere elect.